hit her 40s and she feels like she has become invisible since.
I felt like I had disappeared. No one talks about how lonely it can feel when your kids are grown.
Older women become invisible, and older men, particularly older white men, are not invisible.
Sense from them like this is somebody who's a little more stable. Significant. Retirement definitely slowed me down, and I think to them there's an interpretation that that's safe.
Utmost respect, and I've done this too, but it's time to stop following those 20-something fitness influencers in their matching gym sets, drinking their matcha latte on the way to Pilates class, telling you about all they've done in a day, all they've eaten in a day. And no shade to those ladies because they look fantastic. Thinking back to your 20s, you probably look good too. And now we've got about 30 years on them. And as you know, that's a whole life.
It's like a commercial with the music in the background, and she's stirring up food. But that's wild. She's trying to help ladies' mental sanity, and I understand. I'm sure she goes through it herself, and she's right. Don't look at the younger woman. Your time is up. You aged out of the dating market. You have. At the end, in the last video I show, I'm going to give an example of how ladies aged out. But let's hear it. This is funny.
A lifetime of partners, husbands, ex-husbands, grown children whose lives are also like a soap opera. And the reality is...
Hold on, she's making a word. She's naming all the things you have. Like, okay, you make me feel old already.
I guess we could look like a hot 20-something if we didn't have children, a career, aging parents, a body that's dancing its way through the perimenopause and the menopause. So it's time to come to something a bit more relatable. It's time to join this side of TikTok where we talk about supplements and HRT and real self-care. Not to mention the unfiltered truth about navigating life at this stage. We are now fueling our body with things that actually support us. We are eating better because we want to feel good, not just look good. Although we are doing that too, by the way. We're prioritizing mental health, skincare, spending time with our girlfriends, and being unapologetically you. So if you are in your late 40s or 50s and starting to feel invisible, you're not. You are in the right place. In fact, you've just leveled up.
Like, could you imagine a lady just finished watching a 20-year-old depressed and then sees this commercial? This is like a commercial. I think she's going to wrap it up. Seriously. Ladies, please do not wrap it up, because watching something like that, man, I would want to end it.
Older women become invisible, and older men, particularly older white men, are not invisible. And that irritates me. But
Why?
But it's not really being driven by irritation. It's being driven by curiosity, because I saw this documentary about Jane Fonda, which if you haven't seen it, you really should, because you'd really be interested in it. And so it got me thinking, like, wow, I didn't know all of this about Jane Fonda. She's got this huge life. She's done so many different things.
Yeah.
And I hadn't really given that consideration. And then I thought, well, who else is... There must be so many older women in the universe.
She can't
who have
believe
done
it.
so many things, and we're not
She
hearing
can't
from
believe
them
it.
in an in-depth kind of way. Oh, I wish that somebody would do that. And then I thought, okay, I guess
Oh, she's depressed.
Because I was very curious about it. But it's hard work doing a podcast, in case you didn't know.
Let me stop it right there. She is stressed out. You see, she keeps closing her eyes, and you see the stress in her eyes. She can't believe all that time passed. And all those years passed by. She made money. She did a lot in her career. She felt like she had more time. She wanted to make more money, be with more guys, and it's too late. Your time is done. She knows it though. She knows it.
Okay, 60 plus women. Come on now. My first post that I spotted on my feed today was a lady. She was feeling invisible. She'd even gone on, I think it was a train or a bus, and even the conductor didn't ask her for a pass. And she just felt as if everybody was just passing her by and nobody could see her. Do I feel invisible in the world at my age? No. I've written some notes down because I just wanted you to all see how I see, like, being invisible in the world at our age, how we could change it. So I'm at peace. I'm at peace with my own company. Others aren't, but I am. And I'm happy to make the first move. Like, if I was sat in a chair and I'm feeling a bit like on my own here, just smile, give someone some eye contact, give them, like, just say hello to them. People would, some won't, don't get me wrong, some won't, some will, and that's just you getting out there in the world, like, feeling good with your own company, feeling good in yourself. If you feel good in yourself, I mean, some people might be, I don't know, some people might be really down and depressed, I don't know, but this is just my spin on it. You don't have to feel like you have to have someone's permission to be noticed. Sometimes not feeling invisible begins with you. You've got to, like, acknowledge others as well. If you feel just passing you by or somebody's walking towards you even, just smile, hi, morning or afternoon. And that makes you feel, well, it makes me feel better. Let's just say, and I've written down, and, like, showing up, you've got to show up for yourself as well. You've got to, like, come on Adele, like, we've got this day, we've grabbed this day with the horns, and just go out there with a positive vibe and a positive mind. But that's just, I mean, I'm painting again with the hubby, you can see I'm covered in the stuff, but I just thought I'd come on because I really did feel for this lady, but sometimes it begins at home. Bye for now.
I gotta say something. She is the only one I believe. There's hope for Granny. She said, if me feeling horny, I just say hi to someone else. Said, whoa, I got to take it back for a minute. Hand claps to Granny. She's going to go out and get what she wants. Shouts out to you. It would be great if other ladies listen to you, even older ladies. It would be crazy. A bunch of older ladies pressing young guys. Hey, come give me some, Papa. But no, but still, all jokes aside, props to her, because that's the attitude you need to have. But most don't. Why? Because they want the guys. They still want prying eyes on them. They fought so long. I'm sure they went through it. Maybe 20 years ago. Oh, why do men keep doing this? Even 30 years ago. Why do men keep doing this? Till now, things change. Attitude like hers wins. But most of them, they don't. They're modern women.
60, I felt like I had disappeared. No one talks about how lonely it can feel when your kids are grown, and your job, then it drains you of your joy, and your dreams just feel like they're gone. I didn't recognize myself anymore. I was surviving and not living, and I was scared that I'd spend the rest of my life just getting by, paycheck to paycheck, too tired to dream, and actually living the life that the good Lord gave me after surviving my brain tumor and surgery. Then last November, I found something that shifted everything. A way to build income from home or anywhere, really. I didn't need experience, tech skills, or a huge following on social media.
Man.
I just needed a phone, Wi-Fi, and a couple hours a day. No selling, no cold calling, no inventory, and no recruiting. Now I make consistent income online, and I feel seen again. I feel valued, and I feel in control. If you're feeling invisible, I promise you, you're not alone, and it's not too late to choose yourself. Comment ready and I'll show you the exact system I used to change my life.
She's evil. She's a different kind of evil. But she's promoting, I think, an MLM or something like that. And she's trying to get other older ladies into an MLM. But you know what? Someone told her, whoever's her team lead on top of her, told her, look, you can get the older people. She did it. She wants to move up in the company. And she might do it. Because those are the easiest people to target.
Woman who has just hit her 40s and she feels like she has become invisible since doing that. And she hates it. She has spent her life being beautiful and seen. Now, here's the thing. I look at this video and I see this woman and I think she is still utterly beautiful. But this is her own perception. And maybe compared to the 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds, she's not got as much attention as she has always had. Now, I'm finding the same thing and loving it. I love the freedom of not having to care about what anyone else thinks. I want to become invisible. I don't want any male attention or female. I want to do things for me. So if I want to wear brighter lipstick, which I have been a bit recently, and there are people in my comments saying your lipstick's rubbish, or some people saying it's beautiful, and I appreciate any compliments, but I'm doing it for me. I'm wearing the jewellery I want to wear. I'm wearing the hats that I want to wear, the clothing. I am buying things as a newly single woman in my house for me that I love, and I don't care what anyone else
She got divorced.
So I would say if you are starting to feel like you're in your 40s, you're invisible, embrace it. You can do whatever the hell you want without worrying about what anyone else thinks.
She just got divorced. Newly single, she said. Man, newly single, you have your freedom, but no man. She's going to feel it. I'm telling you. If I scour her TikTok, you see another video. Oh, no man are around. And, now she has the blues. Why? Why are you all biting the feminism bullet? I don't know. I don't know if it's perimenopause, they say. That new menopause. I don't know. It's not new, but still. That's what they say is running rampant in you ladies, causing you to make bad decisions, which you shouldn't be making. But that's where we are now. And you got them saying, oh, I'm free. Really, you're in shackles. Why? Because you went away from the natural order of things. Anyway, let's get to the next video. Now, you see what women are going through. Now, look at what men are age are going through.
There is a sense from them like this is somebody who's a little more stable. I think if you were to talk to 46-year-old Marco, there would be a difference in just energy of who I am now. It's significant. Retirement definitely slowed me down, and I think to them, there's an interpretation that that's safe.
Your age actually is a huge positive.
They not like us. They not like us.
They are looking for that. It is baked into the culture
Filipinos.
at this point that an older, especially an American, because of our American infusion within the history, there is definitely, it's baked in that they find that attractive.
Man, that is the difference. You heard what the man said. Filipinas find that attractive. So you mean to tell me, I know men, when he first heard about it, I'm sure other guys, when they first heard about it, they said, what? I'm 60 and I have at least 10, 20 more years left in my life. I can come out there and find a very young Filipina to cook and clean for me and do whatever I say without headache, without talk back. It blows their mind. And ladies know, even the girl, what's her name? The actor. She knows. She watches this content. She does. Not my content. I'm talking about she sees what's happening online and she can't believe it. Like, wow, all of the people that told me this would happen, it happened. You saw her, she looked like she's about to cry. She made all that money making movies. Now she's here. This is where you end up. Sorry that you feel invisible. But men feel that way. That's how men have felt. You see the last lady that said, oh, newly single. She probably left her husband Now, her husband could be watching this and maybe say, "Oh, I go to the Philippines," and it goes out to the Philippines and gets a 24-year-old Filipina that looks like a supermodel that doesn't mind cooking and cleaning for him. I should show you guys, what's her name? Family Life with Leah's video. Because that's a perfect example. And I think she looks like she has a supermodel. She has that look. And he got her at 18. He's what, like 48? A couple of years older than me. It's different. And I know the man, if he could crip walk, he'll be crip walking in Kendrick Lamar right now. They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
Not like us.
With 21,000 US dollars can buy you to live in Valencia, Negros in the Philippines. A friend of mine's building a house. 2 guys have been working on it for 2 months now. And this is how much they already got built. Just 2 men.
Take a look at this. Building his own home in the Philippines.
It's 2-bedroom, indoor kitchen, outdoor dirty kitchen. Nice big living room. And nice lot. He paid 200,000 pesos for the lot, roughly about 4,000 US
4,000,
dollars.
yep.
And when he finishes it with furniture and all, and the inside all done, he'll have about 1 million peso in it, which is roughly about 19,000 US dollars. So for 21,000 US dollars, about the cost of a used car,
Yeah.
he's got a nice home paid for. There you go. You couldn't even get most of the permits for a house in the United States for that.
Sure couldn't. And ladies are bragging about having their homes in their own now. I'm sure the last lady kicked her husband out. And guys have to, because when you retire, it's hard in the West. But when you retire and come to a place like the Philippines, it's weird. It's like the men have an escape. If these ladies came out to the Philippines, more invisible. Actually, they'll get Filipinos that want to talk to them, but to what avail? It will be a lot different than what the guys are getting with the girls. Way different. And women would feel it. They feel more invisible. And then what happens? Like I just showed in Thailand, the black woman blamed the black man. You saw the same thing. And it was with a actor. Sarah Dreyfus said, "Oh yeah, it's not like white men." Why do you have to go back and blame men or even pit something on a man? Insinuating, "Oh, it's easy for them, it's not easy for us." Because they're men. Men have told you I'm sure some man has told you before in your past. And that's why you look so depressed. That's why all of you ladies are depressed. Because you were told this would happen. And now it's happened. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Other than that, peace out. See you next video. So it's coming.